To you Leos out here. So look, for you Leos, you have the King of Pentacles. You Leos have the Six of Swords, and then you have the High Priestess. So interesting. So the Six of Pentacles, excuse me, the King of Pentacles speaks to how a lot of you Leos have a lot of abundance. You have a lot to be happy, proud of yourselves about. But this Six of Swords right here represents, but obviously you Leos have some issues when it comes to sociality, right? Socializing with a couple of other people. Because what you Leos have got going on is you're particularly in a situation where you have to separate yourselves from anybody right now that doesn't want to see you win. So there's a sense of you still having to interact with them. This is why it is that I say that I get that it was probably from a job or something like that, right? It could be from a job, right? A job, family members, right? Potentially, like I said, your co-workers that you see every day or almost every day, right? It's not necessarily people that you can essentially just be like, okay, you're done with and cut them off immediately. And the High Priestess represents there's a lot of inner jealousy. There's a lot of inner envy. There's a lot of unnecessary inequity, right? A lot of individuals being upset at you and they caught up in the lost value system. There's a lot of mental issues, right? And why I say that is because, and we're getting deeper into it, is because people who are not even into, like people who are envious of you don't even know why sometimes that they're envious of you. Because when you ask these people, well, what exactly is going on? What is up? Why is it that you even get this way? Sometimes they can't even tell you why. Sometimes when you ask them why, they'll tell you stuff like, shut up. And it's like, no, you need to knock it off because it's ruining your value. It's making you look worse. This disgust that a person has. And then when they get called to the carpet and they get the spotlight to talk about why, they don't want to just say why. And that makes them look real terrible. In actuality, it also ruins their credibility. It ruins their reputation because now it's since you won't say it, we just gonna say that you just jealous-hearted and envious just for the sake of being jealous-hearted and envious. So anybody who hangs out with said person, now they have to understand that's what they're gonna have to interact with. Ruins their reputation, right? So you Leos have to get away from said people that can't get this jealousy up on out of their heart. But it's not necessarily so easy. It's easier said than done. You Leos may have seen this, right? Because I'm sure, right? And now you're trying to figure out how. But at the same time, the Hermit and the Queen of Cups right here represents how a lot of you need to be in a situation where, so you just stay quiet. The Hermit, you stay quiet. You don't allow other people to make you stray by always being on your case, constantly trying to get your attention, constantly trying to get your attention, all this other type of stuff. And then you have the Queen of Cups right here, the Queen of Cups. You just maintain control of your own emotions and you just move forward in life. Don't allow people to get you to stray. These goofy trolls talking some nonsense about how it is. I done made a video, I think, about Perky a year ago? It's probably more than a year, 2 years ago. It could be 2022, 2023. Anyway, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? That goes to show you how long ago I made the video. But anyway, I think it was last year. But anyway, right? a year and change later, the person, right? You got some goofy trolls. You need to go get a life. You need to get your goofy behind off of the internet and go find a life, goofy individual, because the person was talking this nonsense about how they're going to follow a strain and all that. No, they're not. No, they're not. And you goofy trolls are always fear-mongering. Anytime I have a problem with another YouTuber, the first thing that you goofy individuals run to is talk about how somebody go call the cops or no, they're not gonna do anything. You know why? Because I don't care to get into the crosshairs with any of my peers on YouTube. I don't care about them enough. And when I say I don't care about them enough, I'm talking about I don't care in the perspective of bickering and arguing and going on some internet beef back and forth with any of these YouTubers, whether they're larger than me, smaller than me, on par. I don't care. I'm handling my business. And furthermore, I don't even date people in the United States. So not only have I gotten over it, I don't even date people in the United States. Goofy stuff like that, trying to misconstrue. I just went ahead and blocked the comment and kept it moving. Say something that's accurate. If you're not going to say anything that's accurate, that other people don't know, and that is informative, and that is meant to put other people on knowledge, cutting edge, I'm just going to go ahead and block any kind of troll comment or whatnot, because it makes no sense, right? A year after, I don't even care. I don't even date people in the United States. I'm literally looking towards elsewhere, and I have intentions towards going to an entire different country and dating the demographic there and starting a family potentially there and literally moving away from New York. Now all of a sudden it's, oh, you stay from this person or whatnot. You're a year too late, goofball. Not only, I don't even care about if the person is into me or not. It is what it is. Me and the said person is never going to be together. Nor do I care if said person is into me. And as a matter of fact, shout outs to Perky. More power to her. I don't care. The Six of Wands and the Four of Wands for you, Leos. This type of trying to get you to stray from what it is that you got to do and all that other type of stuff. Don't you Leos get discouraged. And the reason why it is that you can't get discouraged is because you're moving away from it slowly but surely. Spiritually, on a spiritual level, it comes a point where there's a crescendo. There's a height in it, right? The highest point in it was the last tarot reading that I gave to you, Leos, if I'm not mistaken, a couple of days ago, about how you got to watch your back and about how this person basically puts you in a real situation where the person has problems with you because of the fact that, for whatever reason, they tend to have these real issues with you or whatnot, right? Leaving them alone. And what I mean by that is, now that you have left them alone, it's like that was the height of what they could have given you. That was the height. That was the coup de grace. Now you Leos are essentially moving to calmer waters. Even if you got to see them every day, everybody got a chance to say what it is that they needed to say, right? The projection and the lies and all of that, everybody got a chance to say what they needed to say. Now, if they talk to you and they give you issues and all this other type of stuff and all of that, you can't take it seriously at that point, because it's like every time the person see you, they got smoke. I want to come tell you about yourself. You already did that. Get your finger out my face. The Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, right, represents how a lot of you Leos just have to concentrate on what you have now that's working well for you and what you've got going on in the future. Focus on what you need to manifest, what you need to establish. The Seven of Pentacles, certain things are working well for you, like I talked about. The Nine of Pentacles and the Fool right here, like I said, focus on what is working for you. Stop listening to what the trolls say, online and offline, because they are individuals that need to have a life. always wrong. Kind of gets you to think if it's a computer. Because, anyway, let's clarify the Fool. Gonna come tell me some nonsense after a year. You need to leave that person alone. Who says that I'm even into that person in that sense? Look, I got love for her and stuff like this, but you know, but things change and things evolve. I don't see Perky in that same way. I don't care. So let's clarify the Fool. You have the Ten of Wands, Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and then you have the Ten of Pentacles. So to clarify, right, this is about how a lot of you Leos, very much so, your time is done with these group of friends, group of people that you know. It seems to me as if you Leos are just sticking around for a particular objective, for a particular point, meaning that up until you reach to a certain point, and then after that, you will pretty much decide to leave them alone. Because for you Leos are not gonna be from a perspective where you will stay there your whole life, right? Stay in this position your whole life. People preying on your downfall, expecting you to fail. When you stumble, they want you to stumble for good. Like I said, it seems like you Leos are just looking at it for the time being, tolerating what's going on for a particular point, and then you're just dipping. The Three of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're only staying up until a certain point. You know, the crescendo or the end, the disappearing act or the magic trick is coming up for you Leos, where once you Leos get to a certain point that you're looking for, you Leos are gonna pull a rabbit out of a hat, disappear. And then those people that low-key dislike you and got problems with you, when you don't show up, just so now they're gonna be like, well, what happened? Well, and then they don't see you coming to practice or see you coming to work. You know, finally quit, all this other stuff. They're gonna take a little victory lap. And then after they take their victory lap, that's going to be the end of it. So that's pretty much it, though. Peace.